brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Let's go now. Blue 30.
Hey.
Easy.
Four down.
Focus. These two. White 80.
Switch.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. Oh, fighting off the defender. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Second down to the offense in search of 6 yards.
Set! Black 20!
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for, but this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
Set!
Now Roethlisberger to throw. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
You going nowhere, son. You going nowhere.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Check that one. Two right here.
These two.
All right, D. All right, D.
Set! Blue 30!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
It's funny, partner. Le'Veon Bell, when he came out of Michigan State, when I go back and look at my analysis of him and what my grades were for him, thought he was a big-time player, great potential, but I didn't know we were going to get this player. I was used to a big, solid, thick running back, but now I've got a full package, a guy who can do everything, as we just saw there, including breaking tackles.
But at the time, second-round pick in 2013, some people probably wishing they'd taken him in the first. The play clock's running down. Now it's Roethlisberger. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
I know everyone wants that prototypical wide receiver, you know, the 6'3", 200-plus pound guy, like a Julio Jones and A.J. Green and Des Bryant. Antonio Brown just shatters that, doesn't he? Smaller in stature, but still able to use his quickness, his elusiveness, and his strength to create big plays.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
There you go. Like 30.
Now Bell. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Check. Wait, 20. 98.
Wide
98. 98's the mic.
52.
Go.
51.
Twist.
On first down, Brady. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Bud Dupree coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
Crash.
Wait, 20. Go on. No, 66.
Watch 98. Watch
55.
98. 98's the mic.
Now Brady throwing on second down. Going underneath for Lewis. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Instead of the running back in New England, sometimes they like to call them the passing backs. They get them the ball in different ways, don't they?
They certainly do. Think about the ones they've had in recent vintage. You talk about Kevin Falk, Danny Woodhead, Shane Vereen. James White could have been the MVP in the Super Bowl if it wasn't for a certain quarterback that was on the field that day.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up.
Hey, I'm coming.
Blue 20. 52.
Check 3.
Wide.
Slam.
29's a mic.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Gold bandit. Wait, 20. Wide 80. 35.
Safety creep.
52.
Wide. Get wide.
Throwing on first down. Brady. And Gronkowski's got it. Complete over the middle. And he's going to get into the end zone. So cue up the Gronk spike. It's a Patriot touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, 27 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the Steelers set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Watch tight end. Tight right.
Set. Easy.
We got 4.
Set. Black 20.
Big dash.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Set. Wide 80.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bell. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Wait, 20, 29, Alpha.
87's mine. Don't worry about that.
3 down, these 2.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
52.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. And that'll bring up second down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Brady going to throw. Incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Reload.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
Check it, reload.
To throw on third down. Brady. And that's incomplete.
So the defense forces a 3 and out, but they got some help along the way. They threw it on first down, and when they were unsuccessful, it became second and long. Didn't get it again on another pass. Went third and long, and they almost had to put it in the air. They may want to rethink some strategy going forward.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
20. Wait, 20.
Shut down. Motion, motion. Check, check, check. Shift.
Let's go us.
Slam.
No, 66.
Slam.
Hey, 66.
Watch twist. Watch
53 's
twist.
Mike.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. This is caught. It's Cooks. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Brandon Cooks, 35 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
On third down, Roethlisberger. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 19 yards that time for number 19. Here's Roethlisberger. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here we go.
Bang, 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 bang.
Check it.
Check. Motion, motion,
And he
motion.
motions the wide receiver. On 1st and 10. Here's Brady. And his throw here's incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And he goes in motion here in the backfield.
I got motion, man. 51. I got this.
Brady will try again on 2nd down. Looking deep now for Amendola. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Danny Amendola, that was the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
Check 26, check 26.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. It'll be a Patriot 1st down on a pickup of 16.
Let's see what you got.
2 minutes to play here in the 1st half. Back to Foxborough after this.
Blue 20.
Shadow. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Hey, Alabama. White 20. 53. White 20. Shift. Sugar.
SOS.
Regular.
SOS.
Check.
Brady now on 1st down. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Ryan Shazier coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
Hot. Red 20. 29. Alpha. Alert. Let's go. 50 times. White 20. Hey, Alabama. 29 to Mike. 53.
Alert 3.
55.
Hatch.
51. Switch. Check 50. Go.
On 2nd down, here's Brady. Try to drop one in, but it's incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. 3rd down here.
Well, so many times defensive backs get caught playing the man rather than the football, but not in this case. That's an excellent play. Did exactly what you're supposed to do. Attack the football and help break up the pass.
And, yep, as a result, knocks it down.
Hey, check it. Hey, check 24. 72. Check 24.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And that is incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
So on 4th down, Brady will yield to Gostkowski for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 48. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So it's a 7-play drive, but it stalls out in the end.
Let's credit the defensive front 7. They were a little leaky at the start of the drive, but they stiffened toward the end.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Now, before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. Man open right side, it's Rodgers. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 39 that time. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Now it's Roethlisberger. Throw left side complete. It's Bell. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll make it second down. Ben to throw again. And incomplete on the deep ball. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. He's going to fire one, deep left sideline. And a shot taken on third down, unsuccessful. Fourth down now.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on fourth down and 9. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone.
Right here, he's tight on the right, tight on the right.
All right, now. Black 80.
4 down, 4 down.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. They'll run it now out of the gun. Bell sheds him, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Le'Veon Bell in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. So the Patriots coming out now. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Hey,
Alert! Alert!
The final shot before half for Brady.
Switch!
Over the middle, it's Amendola. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this is secured by the Patriots. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee you, he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And Cooks has it over the middle. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
To throw is Brady. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. So the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Bud Dupree in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him up 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Brady. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. 23 yards on the play.
36.
Play 20.
Halfback sent in motion.
Motion.
Wide.
Under 10. 10.
Go.
Check 4.
Brady now on first down. His throw incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And now it's second down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some.
Go. Hey, Alabama. Blue 20. Play 20.
Big edge.
Orange.
Shift.
Start fast, fellas. Start fast.
Check.
3 down. These.
Check 3. Move.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Brady. And that's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Patriots add on to their lead. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
We'll see what they have up their sleeve. 3 yards to go here on second down.
Key 26.
Hurry up, let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bell. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Check. 4 down.
Here we go.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Tight end to the right, boys. Tight end to the right.
Side. Mike. Easy.
4 down.
Kill.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league. My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. Now Roethlisberger, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
These two.
They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. Now this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. Past the 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 49 yards on the ground.
They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it.
Back now in Foxborough. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. 1st and goal. Defense with their backs against the wall. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
We got 3.
Wait, 20. 29. Alpha.
Kill. Turn
Wait,
up.
20.
Kill.
Wait,
Turn
20.
up.
They come out here in the eye.
Tighten up.
Wait, 20. Wait, 20.
Joker.
They'll run for it with Dion Lewis. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. And I don't think he got in. The big bodies up front held him at the 1. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down.
Okay, we got 4. Let's go, fellas. We got 4 down. Let's go.
Well, they held him out on 2nd down, and now here's 3rd and goal. Now a toss play to Lewis. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Dion Lewis taking it in from a yard out. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.